Hey everybody, welcome back to Hand of Fate. I'm the Blues 32.
It has been some time since you last sat at the table.
It was yesterday, actually.
Let us begin again. The more you play, the more I wonder.
Wonder what? What's in a Wonder Ball? Alright, our next opponent is the Jack of Scales. Mana Drain. Cooldown times for weapons and artifacts are doubled. Last man standing. In every combat, the last man alive can no longer be stunned or interrupted. Challenges 2 extra dead man's gorges and 2 supplies. Okay.
The suit of scales are represented by these lizard men.
So they are.
Patient, lethally subtle, and calmly intelligent. Of all the creatures I have incarnated as suits, these please me the most.
Well, they shouldn't. They're disturbing. Oh, life limb. Very much so, yes. Ditch one of these axes, because I don't need them. Feathered ice, definitely, yes. Yeah, that'll do. Oh yeah, New White Council, definitely, yes. Yes. Ooh, Twisted Canyon is no longer locked in. Anything else I don't need? Let's go with Lost in the Desert. Alright, here we go. Perhaps it's time they pick a different type. Oh wait, why are these locked all of a sudden? What? What? Why are these locked again? What? What? Game's being weird.
You have taken one of my symbols, but now we begin to play in earnest. My scepter is at stake, and I do not intend to lose it.
What you intend to do is really not my concern. You're gonna lose, pal. I've beaten this game before, even if I did it cheaply.
Scales. I have saved the lizard men for now, but the stakes have been raised. There is no weapon I will not use against you.
Would you use that book over on the left? How about that candle? Whatever. The helpful priest.
It amuses me to watch them theorize, to attempt to discern the very likeness of the gods
sure,
down
Chief.
to their toes.
I may regret this.
Choose from these options.
Poop. I mean, it's still good, but still. Critical
Useful.
Streak A. Let's see. The maiden. Perfect.
I'm sure you're grateful for that. A little food. Not a great change, but enough to switch the odds a little.
You just said that sharp-eyed adventurers may protect themselves from the worst of Lady Luck's contrary nature. Farewell, mortal. Yeah, well, I don't have the sharpest eyes.
Bound once more, seeking the heart of
Nope,
all.
nope. I'm in this for the tokens, thanks. This isn't gonna get me a token, thanks. Yeah, okay, make them pay, gotcha. But yeah, as I said, I used to play somewhat cheaply. If you turn off the game before the end of an event, say you didn't get the card you wanted, or the outcome you wanted, you didn't get like a huge success or whatever. If you close the game and restart, it starts you before you landed on that card. I used to do that in order to win.
I like nothing more than the chance to see how you handle yourself in these circumstances.
No. You tell them to ask their gods for more mercy than you are about to show them. And for sometimes you actually, it feels like you need to if you really want to get all of the tokens. I kid you not, getting finishing the landlocked lover quest thing, incredibly hard. Oh right, I forgot. The last man standing curse. Three cards.
Middle of the road in every way.
Nah. Ooh. Ah. Now I just need to shop. Because my provisions
Head downwards
are running
if you
low.
dare. I appreciate your efforts. I worked hard on this game. It is a pleasure to see you play.
Oh,
A
you
ship
flatter
at dock
me.
is worth nothing until it sails.
Ratman hunting. The Six of Plagues. We can take them. And by that I mean I can take them. And you'll watch. Or maybe you'll close the window, I don't know. I'm not especially good, so maybe you'll just close it. I don't know. This game's eventually getting out a sequel. I think. Haven't heard much news of it. I'm hoping they do. Oh boy. That's one dead rat. You sigh as you search the body is finding nothing. If only there were another way to stop this plague of ratmen. Pay someone to take care of it, perhaps. Ah, the traveling tinkerer. Tinkerer doesn't have much in the way of food, I don't believe, but any port in a storm. So let's see what he's got first. The huge hammer. That could prove handy, but again, food is a slightly more pressing issue. What can I say? A wife's fury.
You are braver than I if you're willing to get involved in a marital dispute.
Whilst traveling through a small town, you're accosted by a furious woman who shouts at you from the door of a homestead.
You there! You look like you can handle yourself. My husband was supposed to be home hours ago, but instead he's with his pals drinking away all our coin. They left the spoils from their latest job here. If you go and teach him a lesson, you can take your pick.
What do you say? I shall go to the cavern to confront the husband.
And here's someone with some sense. I go crack his skull myself, but our dragon cow is birthing a litter and might burn the whole place down.
You'll find the woman's husband.
We meet the Jack again. Did you think him done before? Oh, no. Shuffled back into the deck to rise again to the top. As are we all.
So he was married? I shall threaten him. I don't know. I've heard worse threats from my wife every day of the week. Lol. Cause his wife sent me. As implied, if you successfully threaten him, he'll just give up and you don't have to fight anybody.
Son of a bitch.
Yes! If there's one person you don't want to have the last man standing bonus, it's a boss. You return to the woman, bringing her battered husband with you.
Just drop him in the corner and take what you want from this rubbish.
She says, handing you a sack. This card's token is now yours. Well, given our opponent...
Are you sure that's the right approach?
I just said, given our opponent...
An expedition.
Lizard men,
Press on.
as you have probably gathered, are weak ties.
What brings you to play the game? Ha! I know you will not tell me. Like all the rest.
An
You are
ambush! And hey, looks like we get to prove that they're weak against ice. For here are the two of scales. Ah, one fire spitter, and one, I don't know, normal fighty guy. Now when fighting them, it's best, if they have the shield anyway, it's best to whack them with your own shield first. This will stun them and allow you to go crazy on them. If you don't, they're liable to block you. Meh.
Just one scrap of food here.
I noticed. It made me sad. Battle at
Places are
Brook Top.
rife with power. It is not chance that you should meet a warlock here.
Yes, it is. There could be nobody.
As you plunder the secrets of your memories, you'll gain new
A light
powers.
draws you to a
Some
nearby
you should
hilltop
left
where you'll see a
untouched.
warlock disappear in a cloud of sulfur, leaving behind his summoned minions. Two skulls.
Jack of Skulls returns to the fray. Would you expect any less?
I would have hoped for it. But you know the old saying, you know, wish in one hand and crap in the other and see what fills up first. Oh god! Hey! Oh god! Oh, good. Just go down, thank you. Go to sleep, 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 go to sleep. After the battle, you search the bodies for loot. That's good. That's
If you
good.
gain health, then I work harder to take it.
That's also good. As you climb down the other side of the hill, you spy what looks like the remains of an ancient temple on another nearby hilltop. This card's token is yours.
Another token brings you closer to your goals.
I guess. My goals are to...
It seems you have made an enemy of the Rat Men. They do not normally attack unless provoked.
Anyway, yeah, my goal is to just fill up that token thing. Oh. Back off. Stop it. There we go. Stupid rat men. I don't like them.
Your food runs short.
No shit,
This does
Sherlock.
not bode well.
Good. But not perfect. I need more money. I've got to have more money. That should do me. Of course, now if I find the Ratman culling card, I am completely screwed.
Let us stake a token on their foolishness.
While walking by a huge tree at the edge of a lake, Mr. Lionel's head appears from the leaves above. Excellent work, my lad, Mr. Lionel declares, sighting the lock of elven hair and leaping to the ground. Didn't have to break too many bones getting this, I trust. Never mind, best I don't know, eh? He then calibrates the device, turning it over in his hands. As it returns like this, let's now put it in there. Not sure what this fiddly bit here does. It's working! Lionel gasps with glee as the amulet begins to glow. By waving the amulet around in the air, the golem somehow contrives to lead you on a haphazard journey over the hills across the river until you finally come to a trapdoor hidden by foliage under an ancient tree. Through the doorway you see a stone chamber and hear a variety of strange mechanical noises. There may be some traps. Kings can never be too careful when
Take
guarding
your
that
time
treasure.
if you like. I've waited
I'm
long
reading
enough.
for the audience. I'm sure I've mentioned them earlier. Now get in there and steal 50 gold pieces for me. I'll hold your gold until you get out and meet you on the other side. Good luck. With a firm boot to your backside, Lionel sends you tumbling through the trapdoor. Now, whether or not I can get 50 gold in one run is up for debate. I may have to be forced to come back here again. Yit. Fairly simple, as you can see. Dodge, trap, don't die. Of course, they get more complex as you go along. I don't think there's ever anything in these things. See, nowhere near enough gold. Pretty sure he booted me back in. Let's see. Mr. Lionel immediately greets you upon your escape, lifting a bag of gold before you even realize he is there. It counts the coins you managed to retrieve. Not nearly enough. I want my revenge. Get back in there and get me my gold. Fine. With a deep breath, you turn and go back into the maze of gold and traps. Oh, good. New trap. Ow. Where's the rest of the gold? What a chip! I had enough to get me like 30-something the first time I went in. Good grief. Now we have enough. But if you think we get to keep it, you got another thing coming. You don't know goblins nearly as well as you probably should. Mr. Lionel greets you upon your escape, lifting your bag of gold before you even realize he is there. He counts out the coins you managed to retrieve. Not bad at all, he says happily. I'll eat these later. For now, good work, my boy. Let's get out of here before the Goblin King discovers what's what. Here's your gold back. Smart. Sorry if it smells like old cheese now. See? It's all gone.
It's better than trudging along a muddy road. Certainly.
The Devil's
At
Carnival.
its heart, these traveling shows are but mockeries of the true mysteries.
This is hard. I won't lie. If you want the token, you need 2 huge successes. Nope. What? Oh.
Sorry. A horse is a fine
That does it.
companion. I'm sure you'll leave this one in time. You do not seem to have the temperament for friends, even in the animal kingdom.
Wow, he's just letting me go with all of my choices. I had to get off this, soldier training point because, God, it makes the card just go too fast. Excellent, yada yada yada, some treasure. Ooh.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
I am. I'm not gonna bother buying any more food. If I lose because of that, I lose. I don't care anymore. Ring of Justice, yada yada yada. This is not a very good ring in my opinion. Using a weapon ability causes the player to be fully healed and for the ring to be destroyed. Why would I want to destroy the ring? Sounds like a terrible idea. Dead
You
Man's
begin
Gorge.
to see the nature of the questions we will ask. Do we look to the past or to the future? Is your decision predetermined or made in the moment?
Stop asking weird questions. Wow, the sky sure is red today. How's that saying go? Red sky at morning, sailor's tick warning. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. I don't know what it means. Oh good, now if I find the Ratman calling thing, I can do it. Oh, it's you again.
I will happily wager on the outcome. I do not think
You've been
you
emptier
have
than
what it
before, yada yada yada. What voice did I give this guy? Oh, alright. Now, alright. I'll send word along with our payment, and the Highbinder will set a meet. Hi, lad. So, yeah. So much for, calling the
The
Ratman.
lizard men are nothing if not patient. He waits for you.
No, I'm good. Aha! While resting at the end of a small town, you are suddenly accosted by a young man. You! It's your fault! You doomed the village of Dimsgate! Listen to his words. The White Council think we paid you to attack the men. In retribution, they have plagued our town with the undead. One day, a group of mages appeared out of nowhere and laid a curse on the town. Some men, my father included, tried to stop them. But it was hopeless. Their magical shields blocked every blow, and then they conjured a hail of enchanted arrows that pierced our men through flesh, bone, and organ. We had to abandon our village. Even now, a horde of the living dead keeps us from returning. Sure, I'll help. And so you should. You can start by returning to our village and clearing out the undead. Their numbers seem to be limitless. Return to Dimsgate. You return to the village of Lesser Dimsgate, now cursed by the White Council. The eerie silence lies heavily upon you as you walk the deserted streets. In the town square you discover a pair of unusual totems. They are made of bone and glow with unnatural energy. The unliving bones of fallen villagers walk the earth. Excuse me. Yet again, in silent vigil around them. A few weapons scattered on the ground speak of previous failed attempts to free the village from the undead invasion. The living dead turn towards you as one as you approach, weapon in hand. I can handle a few undead, though I don't have the best weapon for it. Best to get rid of these totems. These guys that they sent before just aren't very good at their job. Whoa! Always forget about the last man standing. Piece of piss. Later that day, the villagers learn of your efforts and returning to bury their dead.
You've done nothing, stranger.
Yells an old woman as she drags a sack of bones toward the village cemetery.
Those robed devils will be back again when they hear of this. Next time, they'll probably blast this entire village off the face of the earth. You've doomed us all.
Don't mind her, a young girl says. She's always cranky. Thank you for laying our fallen to rest. She has a point, though. They're probably going to come and kill us all, unless you can stop them. Unless I can stop them, indeed. I don't have enough money to buy more food. Yet I must progress.
This token will unlock more cards if you can defeat this encounter.
You sit at the table of the mayor of Lesser Dimsgate one evening, discussing the perils of living near wizards. The Mage Guild has always gathered in the force of the tall tower of theirs, says the mayor with a sigh. It's been that way since my grandfather's day and longer. Ask for more information. Well, back then they weren't so aggressive. There were rumors that the unwanted villagers would be turned to stone and such like, but they mostly kept themselves to themselves and left other people alone. They would sometimes emerge to help the villagers, using herbs and magic to cure a particularly nasty disease, for example, or anything else that might interrupt delivery of their wine and other supplies. Sure, there would be a young upstart among them looking to make a name for himself and causing trouble for us, but they'd soon leave to join the court of some kingdom or another. The wizard Zahagan changed all that, though. The self-appointed leader of the White Council now demands tribute even from small kingdoms. What chance is a humble village like ours against their power? If anything threatens the council, they just pop back to their tower, and magic keeps anyone from finding its real location. No army can lay siege to or even reach the tower. Ask about the supply wagons. Taran the merchant handles that. He once told me that he just heads into the forest and eventually one of them appears and magics the entire contents of his wagon away. I suppose you could ask him to let you hide with his stock. That might get you in. But what then?
It is yours. You can take it.
I will take it.
Starvation begins to set in.
I
Try
know.
to stay calm. Fear will only hasten your demise.
Oh, joy. Oh well, even if I die, at least I've progressed, as far as tokens go. hoof. Aha!
Now, a fight for the ages. I expect greatness.
From who? Jack of Scales. This lizardman's potency allows him to nullify the magical abilities of the player's weapons and artifacts. Their latent magical abilities make these lizardmen feared by all, even their own kind.
There's a token in it for you if you win.
So my sword may be useless. Oh well. He's not that challenging. Even if he looks to be. See? They're blocked. Hey, it's dead. Eh. Piece of cake. What'd I tell you?
Well played. Well played indeed. You have defeated something that I never expected to die.
Oh, good for me. Though you have strange expectations. Scepter upgrades, equipment bonus. At the start of your adventure, you gain an equipment card. Food bonus. You start your adventure with more food. New starting gear. Your starting gear equipment has been upgraded. Ratman's strength increase. Bandit health increase. Not very impressive.
The wand represents my will in the purest sense. It is not too late for you to give up now.
Why? I've
Go
got two of your cool
peacefully
stuff.
to your fate and leave me to mine. You begin to assemble a credible deck. Let us see what happens next.
For going to the tavern to retrieve the woman's husband, you receive tavern wager. For exploring Brooktop Hill, you receive the altar. For helping Mr. Lionel with his quest, you receive the Goblin King's Halls 3. For paying the fee to the Highbinder, you receive this card. Meet the Highbinder. Meet George Jetson. For helping the people of Lesser Dimsgate again, you receive the White Council 4. As a reward for defeating my lizardman Jack, you receive these new cards. The Queen of Skulls, Metal Ore, the Holy Forge, and the Dark Ritual. Lizardman Jack, you receive these cards. Hands, Antlers, Undead Bane.
Halfway done. Let us continue.
You told me you wanted me to quit
depths we
before.
go, searching for the dead and dying. So much death and sorrow in the world. Can you hear the winds keening in loss?
No.
Can you hear the dirges as the trees and the earth cry out in sorrow? This is the Queen of Skulls, and that is all she can hear. It has driven her to madness. Her touch is the promise of death, and I say to you, you were warned. Farewell.
you're saying goodbye. Nothing's really happened yet. That'll do. Da, 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 da. I suppose it doesn't really matter because I'm not intending to go and continue the story.
Make your choices.
Let's try endless mode.
The lands of the Queen of Skulls are unhealthy for the living. Few
not-
have reached the depths of the game that you have attained. They were too weak or too inflexible, too passionate, or lacking in the necessary will.
We're not playing that
You are
part yet.
different.
See, like I said, it's the whole deck.
Of course, killing their leader is a fine way to provoke them.
They're still the Queen and King of Plague. I didn't really kill their leader. Come on, what you got? Tell you what you got an axe in the face. You should get that looked at, it's not healthy. Ah! I refuse to deal with thieving scum. Eh. There we go. Nice and dead the way I like it. Just like Grandma used to make. I don't understand the point of doing this. I think it's basically letting me rearrange my deck. Ooh. Ah. I'm pretty sure you can still gain tokens in this mode. Trap. Lose one food.
I did not create this game, you know. I have merely perfected it. You have begun to understand my innovations.
You kept saying this was your game before.
Our lives are often lived thus, are they not? Pushed back and forth by the whims of
Here you go,
nobility
50.
or power.
Ah.
Rats have so few friends amongst mankind, yet the two have lived in close proximity throughout the ages and are more similar than either would care to admit.
And now you understand why I wanted to do endless mode. It's so much easier. Here, have some food. Jeez. Pretty sure it's almost always gloves.
The battlefield of honor.
If you can
Or
call
at
it
least
that.
a close approximation.
Down, do, 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 do. The 4 of dust, please. And the 2 of dust, I guess. So apparently 1 card just won't do. Man, everybody's just throwing shit. It's very rude. Block, 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 block. Block, 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 block. Not bad. I was hoping for a little higher than that. I'm pretty sure I can get another achievement. Okay, I'll do it again if you insist. It's a very pushy crowd. Kill these guys, kill those guys. Damn it. Ugh, cleaver to the gut. Fairly sure that's not healthy. I've all my gold riding on this one. A random voice yells, "Don't let me down!" The crowd cheers your name as you are led to the final arena. As you recall, last time there were only 2. Now there's 3 rounds. And the dealer chooses. I find being reactionary works best. At least when you're trying to build up your combo counter. After surviving the crucible, you are paraded through town and allowed to continue upon your adventure. A few random peasants throw coins saying, "You've made me rich, warrior!" The dealer draws you 1 gold gain card. It's probably gonna be... Oh! Well, shut my mouth. And down the ladder. You feel a chill in your soul as you sense the present powers of darkness grow ever stronger. You embark upon the next leg of your adventure. Deadly traps.
Ha! Let us see how you progress with that millstone around your neck. Of course, you can remove your curses at shops if you can find them. Still, I'm keen to see how you handle your disadvantages.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, because I'm pretty sure those
What
traps
brings
cost
you
like
to play the game?
$300, $200.
Like all the rest, you are silent.
Curses, let me see. Yep, $400. Ain't gonna happen, is it, folks? The old graveyard.
Are you afraid of the grave? What irony.
Ew. Not good. In an old abandoned graveyard, the restless spirits sense the presence of a cursed soul. They are not pleased to have been disturbed. Ghostly talons claw agonizing at your flesh until you finally reach the other side of the graveyard. Now, if you are not cursed and you go here, you get you get a decent night's sleep and your health goes up. Well, it doesn't go up, you regain lost health. That's what I was trying to say. Aha!
Win this and claim my token.
On a fine sunny day, you set out into the forest, hidden in a barrel on the wagon of Tarn and the merchant. Your destination is the White Council's stronghold. Although it seems like hours, a deep voice calls out, "Halt!" Tarn yelps in surprise and the wagon stops. You hear Tarn greet someone. Hello, my lord. I have your usual shipment here, nothing interesting to say about it. You cringe in the barrel. Is that so? The other voice remarks casually before falling silent for some time. Then, here's your payment. And you hear the clink of gold coins. Suddenly there is a blinding white light. When your vision clears, you dare to look out from your place of concealment. You see that you and all the stock from Tarn's wagon are now sitting in the middle of a stone hall inside a circle of runes and symbols. A trio of poorly dressed goblins set to work sorting everything into storage to one side under the supervision of a bored-looking mage. Balls! Son of a bitch! Well, that sucks. This won't be the end of it. Not by a long shot. Hopefully by the next time I do this, I will have a special little blessing that you can only get in, I think rather you can only get in story mode, called Guardian Angel. This allows you to get an extra chance with the cards. It'll turn over, you get to see what it is, and you can accept what you found, or you can reshuffle and try again. It's a very nice card. Frostfang. Fang. Blech. Wait. Shit. Did not think that through.
I'm sure you are grateful for that.
Yeah, wife's fury.
If you possessed more subtlety, perhaps you could heal such rifts. That's not the life you have lived, mind.
True enough.
Poor Jack. His place is so much lower than ours. He merely repeats the same motions over and over, incapable of change.
Ball sex. Beetlejuice. This is completely out of nowhere, but I feel like talking about it anyway. Sometimes I think I may have, like, some form of OCD, Because when anything changes during my schedule, I get really, really freaked out about it. For example, I've been asked to do overtime at the office. Now this would get me quite a bit of extra cash, I'm sure. And it's not going to be anything difficult. Nor is it going to be even that long. Probably just an extra hour. Balls, balls, balls. But still, it leaves me all... Don't like it. Ugh. The idea of returning home an hour later than I'm supposed to, just... No, and then I had to eat dinner at a different time,
Do you trust the cards will work in your favor, Bold?
Combat ready? Sure.
One piece of each type of equipment, and you're ready to take on the world.
Because dinner for me is 5 o'clock. Every day.
Nasty. The wandering mendicant. Will humanity ever move beyond
There you
poverty,
go,
religion, and
priestly
charity?
sort.
A choice. Select your desire.
Yeah, I realize I just gave away just about all my food, but still.
I made that a little too powerful. I will have to rebalance that next time. This tale begins, and then proceeds relentlessly. With each step, you will discover a new card and a deeper mystery.
It's about time the air conditioning kicked on. It's getting really hot in here. No, 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 no. Lost enough money to that asshole. So yeah, I have a set schedule. That's also why I always feed the cat at 4. Oh my god, that means I'm not going to be able to feed the cat at 4. Oh man. I go on break every day at the same time. 2:32. Yeah, it's not even like rounded. It's 2:32 on the dot. Weirds me out. My schedule's off. I don't know if there's a specific term for this. Am I just anal? I don't know. I do not know. Running out of food. Well, ask and ye shall receive, apparently. That'll have to do. was I saying? I was saying that I am now
you have
lost in the
reached a
desert.
point from which the path ahead is unclear. What will be your solution?
I think what I want to do is wander aimlessly. Balls! Oh, well. I should probably Google it. Find out what my condition is. If there is one. That's what it's there for. Yeah, I think I'll do that next. Well, soon, I guess. Two game cards, eh? It's not what I was hoping for, but it'll do. It'll do. Yes, the what's it? Inventory for each store changes when you leave and come back. It's still depending on what kind of store it is, but it will change.
Crypt rubbing. I'm not sure the dead fighting back makes this any more dignified.
It makes it extremely more dignified. See, I don't get how it works. My eyes just don't follow it right. I'm sure there are people that can do it easy. No. Yeah, you missed. Gang cards, very nice. Moving right along.
Caves and caverns. One cannot hope to find adventure without a little delving now.
Oh great, I lost 3 gold coins.
Did
Woe
you
is
expect me to tell your fortune? No. A fortune teller is at their most base and despicable when they begin to believe their own lies.
As you attempt to discover more about the bizarre portal you encountered, one name keeps reoccurring.
My powers
a
are
mystic
genuine.
named Alicia. Apparently her expertise on all aspects of Shadow Realms, interdimensional travel, and beasts of the void is unparalleled.
You track Alicia's caravan. She travels under the guise of a fortune teller. Her appearance doesn't match the whispers about her. She is considerably shorter and has much more of a beard. She audibly clears her throat before speaking to you. Welcome, stranger. She recoils in mock blindness. The dark clouds of fate swirl around you in a tempest. For a little gold, I can help you see your future through the storm.
Explain yours if I know more about the underworld. Fine. Okay. again. Try again. Son of a bitch, I have got to learn how to do this.
Choose from these options.
My God. Well, this is exhilarating. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep picking this one until it works. I don't care. Finally! Well, that was a waste. I'm going to forfeit now.
Are you certain?
Anyway, let's end the video here, eh? I'm the Blue Sturdy
So
2.
the game takes another life.
This is the...
Do not
Wait.
worry,
I suppose I should
You may try again. My
read
peace
these well
takes
first.
yours,
For
and the
calling the
battle is
Ratman
ended.
Ratman hunting is
Try
unlocked
again.
and you receive the Rat Cleaver. For donating food for the orphans, you receive 5 extra food, the Ring of Poverty, and Charity 2, Electric Boogaloo. Now we can end it. I'm the Blues 32. This is Hand of Fate. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.